Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back. Unfortunately, we don't have a 25 days of my team again today, man. I'm gonna have to somehow manage to get y'all like 3 gameplays or something over the next few days. I don't even know, but the servers were down for the longest time, which was frustrating. Nobody could play the game, but unfortunately, yeah, I just wasn't able to record it. But I do have another video talking to you guys about the Andre Drummond challenge. It's been out for a couple days now, but this is kind of a general tip video on how to get some rebounds on my strategy, at least. You can definitely adapt it and do different things and change settings even more and even further than I do. But the method I found really works pretty well, so I wanted to bring this to you guys. And again, if, you know, they put out another, you know, challenge where you have to get X, Y, and Z, or you have to get X amount of rebounds and things like that, you can do this strategy. It'll still work. And that way, when people come to me and say, hey, how do I get this? How do I do this? I can just show them this video instead of having to try and explain it to them. So, I'm just looking at right now the comparison between Andre Drummond and Andre Drummond, the Emerald and the Sapphire. I have the Dunkers version. I've had him since they came out, which was a long time ago. A lot of people probably picked him up, maybe? I don't know. I thought he was pretty good then. I really liked using him in my team online. But you guys can see, there's a few stats that increase, and then the rebound and box out, I have a shoe on him that adds to both of those, but defensive rebounding is exactly the same. I think maybe he has a couple better on offensive rebound, but yeah, again, most of that is from the shoe. It's just a bit better defensively and just a little bit better of a card, just a little bit. You'll look at the vertical is a bit better for this, but again, I'm trying to make this video more general, so it's not just about Andre Drummond and more about grabbing rebounds if that's the thing you have to do for a My Team challenge. So this is the lineup I built. If you're trying to grab rebounds, you basically want to spread the floor. You want to have shooters out there, and then you want to have a guy like whoever the center is or whoever you're trying to get rebounds in at the center position. And yeah, that's what we've done here right here. We built the lineup. Now, kind of going through and explaining some of this stuff, I put out some shooters out here, but the key thing about this is you also want guys that are pretty good passers as well because of some of the passes you're going to need to make and the things that you're going to try. But we come over to the moment challenges. I think we're going to get some more probably tomorrow. But you guys can see there's just the Drummond one left now. I got the other ones all done on the first try too. The only one that took 2 was the, what's it called? The Terrence Ross one, and it didn't take 2. I beat it the first time, but the servers went down after the game, so I didn't get any credit for it. So, had to play it again and do it again, but that really wasn't that hard. Again, I've done it, I talked about it yesterday's video, some tips for beating them. Now I'm actually showing you guys and really giving you a good strategy for this. But I'm gonna put a clip up on the screen right now. I'm gonna put a few clips of me grabbing some rebounds and just some things like that and what you want to do. But the basic gist of it is to play a 2-3 zone. To do that, you're going to want to go in your controller and hit left on the D-pad. I couldn't figure that out for a while. I don't know why. I was so used to hitting, I think it was right, and then looking through those settings that I forgot that left was actually how to find that. So left on the D-pad or whatever it is in the Xbox, whatever it's called, it's still left. But you do that, and then you choose 2-3 zone. Some people have tried 3-2. I like 2-3. That's what worked for me. That way, Drummond is controlling the paint, and you can put all the shooters spread on the outside, defending those guys, and it basically just keeps the paint to Drummond. Now, you want to play off-ball defense. You want to lock into Drummond because you want to grab those rebounds while you're on defense, and you basically want to make them to shoot by either trying to double team and having them force up shots, or kind of shading to certain players, leaving certain guys open and things like that if you're trying to get rebounds. And then again, as soon as that shot goes up, hold down L2 to box out, and then jump for the rebound right as soon as you know it's not going to hit something, or if it's airball, and go for the board. But things like that. And you might be thinking, oh, that's kind of basic. Well, we've also got a way for when you're on offense how to get rebounds, which is a little bit, again, if you're up by, you know, 10 and you're just trying to get rebounds, instead of just, you know, turning the ball over or something and giving them the ball back and trying to get a defensive rebound, here's what you can do. Now, I like this right here. This is kind of nice, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to grab your point guard or whoever, it doesn't really matter, and then you're going to try and grab Andre Drummond by using the cut button where you're going to pass it to him. You'll hold that down and you'll get that basketball little circle logo thing on the screen, and he's going to cut to the basket, whoever the center is. In this case, it was Andre Drummond where we're trying to get rebounds. And then, once he does a nice cut to the basket, you're going to still be holding down triangle. You're going to hit the circle or B button. And basically what that does is it'll fake the pass and not actually throw it. Andre Drummond will be set up in usually pretty good positioning, and then you can either A, fire up a terrible 3, and then he's in great position for the rebound, or B, you can just pass to someone else who can't shoot, or you can just, you know, actually have a good shot, and if it doesn't go in, hey, he's there for the rebound. But it works really, really well, and again, it lets him set up, it gives him position. You sometimes want to wait before just chucking it up, but again, even if it's contested, he's got great positioning down low. It's a great way to get easy offensive rebounds, which can be nice for if you have to get, you know, 20 rebounds in this type of challenge. I'm sure they're going to put later challenges out later in the year where you have to get maybe 20, 25, 30, I don't know. But in this game, we were able to pull down 30, and it really wasn't too hard, to be honest. Probably could have pulled down more. We had 11 in one quarter, so I mean, hey, that averages out to 44. And again, it's better when he's not tired. It is a little hard when he's tired, but you got to remember to box out once you beat a guy too. With that method where you're trying to get the offensive rebounds, it's always good to, once you hook up the shot, hop on Andre Drummond and hold the box out button, because sometimes the computer gets beat and doesn't do that. So yeah, that is a good way to grab rebounds offensively, defensively. You can also change some settings to crash the boards and things like that. I didn't do that. Again, this is a simplified method, very simple. I think it was pretty nice, and it worked really, really well to grab a lot of offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. I don't have the exact stats because for some reason my game got like glitched and I had to I clicked X, so, but he had 30 rebounds, you can see up there in the corner. Pretty nice. He even hit the final shot, which was cool. But yeah, easily beat the challenge, and yeah, it was pretty nice. But again, if you are giving them open shots from that zone, you want to be careful because they're going to hit some of them. Definitely are. So you kind of got to shade off. I like to, instead of always being on Drummond, sometimes grab either the power forward or small forward and kind of just float around, lurk a little bit. It is a zone, so you kind of have to do that and make certain guys take shots or make certain guys, you know, get the ball with only so many seconds left in the shot clock, forcing bad shots, which equal rebounds and things like that. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure, again, if you're going to be shooting those threes to try and get those rebounds, you don't want to make them, really, unless you don't have a lead. Then you probably do, but yeah, make sure you don't always time it and everything like that, too. Sometimes you literally just want to chuck the ball up and try and get Andre Drummond to go get it. So, yeah, or whoever the center is for this challenge. But I wanted to make a video on this because this was hard to me until I figured this out, and I was like, okay, finally got things going. And I was like, okay, I can do this. I know how to do this. It's working well. I've done this kind of before, and I wanted to test it in this challenge settings, and it worked perfectly. Really well. But I hope you guys did enjoy the quick video. We'll have to get you guys some gameplay tomorrow, man. I'm sorry, the servers are tripping lately. They keep just going down. But, yeah, hopefully they will be up, and I can get you guys another gameplay, and then we're going to just have to stack up some gameplays, baby. But, yeah. Peace out, man.